Okay, so before starting, once again, this is not a medical advice, this is only for informational purposes only. And if you want to make changes into your life, please consider talking to your doctor or making your own researches on the internet. With that being said, let's get deep into the second system, which is the circulatory or cardiovascular system. The circulatory system, also known as the cardiovascular system, is made up of the heart and blood vessels. Its primary purpose is to transport blood throughout the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and organs while carrying away waste products. The heart acts as the central pump that keeps blood circulating. Blood vessels form an extensive network of arteries, capillaries, and veins that carry blood in a continuous loop. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins bring blood back to the heart. And capillaries are microscopic vessels where oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nutrients are exchanged between blood and body tissues. The heart is a muscular organ divided into 4 chambers, 2 upper chambers called atria and 2 lower chambers called ventricles. Valves separate these chambers, ensuring blood flows in one direction only. The right atrium and right ventricle receive oxygen-deprived blood from the body and pump it to the lungs to be oxygenated. Once enriched with oxygen, this blood returns to the left atrium and then the left ventricle, which pumps it through the aorta, the body's main artery, to deliver oxygen throughout the body. This process continues rhythmically at a normal rate of about 60 to 100 beats per minute, maintaining life-sustaining blood flow. The circulatory system includes several circuits that ensure the proper distribution of blood. So we've got the systemic circulation. This circuit carries oxygen-rich blood from the left side of the heart through the aorta and arteries to the entire body. After delivering oxygen and nutrients, the veins return oxygen-depleted blood to the right side of the heart. We've also got the pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation transports deoxygenated blood from the right side of the heart to the lungs through pulmonary arteries. In the lungs, carbon dioxide is exchanged for oxygen and oxygenated blood returns to the left atrium via pulmonary veins. A smaller bronchial circulation also exists to supply oxygenated blood to lung tissues themselves. We've also got 4 specialized circulations. So the first one is the coronary circulation, which supplies blood to the heart muscle itself. We've also got the cerebral circulation that ensures the brain receives oxygenated blood, mainly through arteries that connect via the circle of Willis. The renal circulation delivers a significant portion of the heart's output to the kidneys for filtration and waste removal. And finally, the lymphatic system works alongside the cardiovascular system, collecting excess fluid from tissues and returning it to the bloodstream while playing a role in immune defense. The cardiovascular system performs several vital roles necessary for health and survival. Blood transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and other vital molecules throughout the body. Red blood cells, erythrocytes, carry oxygen from the lungs to tissues via hemoglobin and return carbon dioxide to the lungs for exhalation. Plasma, which makes up about 55% of blood volume, consists mostly of water and contains proteins like albumin, immunoglobulins, and clotting factors, as well as glucose, electrolytes, and hormones. Blood also carries waste products to the kidneys and liver for removal. When waste accumulates due to poor circulation or organ failure, fatigue, confusion, or even coma can occur. The circulatory system distributes hormones secreted by glands, coordinating body functions alongside the endocrine system. Once again, the endocrine system will have a video on its own, obviously because it is a system. The blood contains white blood cells, leukocytes, that protect the body from infection and diseases. These cells can recognize, attack, and destroy pathogens such as bacteria and viruses. They also produce antibodies, enabling faster immune responses during repeated infections. Platelets, thrombocytes, and plasma proteins help form blood clots to stop bleeding when vessels are damaged, a process known as hemostasis. Disorders like hemophilia disrupt coagulation and lead to excessive bleeding. The immune protection extends to combating internal threats like DNA mutations and cancerous cells. Together, the cardiovascular and immune systems form a critical defense network. The cardiovascular system helps maintain homeostasis, including temperature regulation, fluid balance, and pH stability. Large plasma proteins maintain osmotic pressure, preventing excessive fluid loss from the blood. Blood flow to the skin changes to regulate body temperature. It increases to release heat, causing sweating, and decreases to conserve heat in cold conditions. The blood's buffering systems maintain a stable pH, ensuring enzymes and cells function properly. Anemia, a condition where there are too few healthy red blood cells or insufficient hemoglobin, reduces oxygen delivery, causing fatigue and weaknesses. Blood pressure ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach every cell. The arteries, with their three-layered structure and muscular walls, can constrict or dilate to regulate flow and pressure. The cardiovascular center in the medulla oblongata of the brainstem monitors blood pressure, pH, and oxygen levels. It adjusts heart rate and stroke volume via signals through the sympathetic and vagus nerves linking the cardiovascular and nervous systems. Sustained high blood pressure, hypertension, damages artery walls, contributing to atherosclerosis, plaque buildup, heart attacks, and strokes. Maintaining proper pressure is therefore essential. Okay, so here we have less theory than the nervous system, and don't be shocked if I don't enter into much details, but I want to make this video accessible, and I especially want to concentrate on how to support and enhance the said system. So I didn't enter into the details for the nervous system, and I won't enter into too much details for the anatomy of the circulatory system, because I don't think this is much needed. Nonetheless, if you ask me to, I could make videos about a deeper dive into the anatomy of some systems. Tell me and I will make them. It's a sure thing. But for now, I will just talk about the general structure and the general anatomy of the said system. Anyway, now the part once again you died waiting for: how to support and enhance the circulatory or cardiovascular system. So, taking care of the circulatory system prevents diseases and promotes longevity. Poor circulation can cause symptoms like cold hands and feet, numbness, swelling, skin discoloration, cognitive issues, fatigue, and slow wound healing. Fortunately, lifestyle habits have a significant impact on cardiovascular health. And we will start with our pillar. Like I told you, physical activity is, I think, one of the best solutions for 99% of people on earth, believe me. Exercise strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and lowers blood pressure. Even simple brisk walking for 15 minutes daily can reduce blood pressure, cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes risk. Once endurance increases, power walking, faster walking at 5 to 6 km per hour, provides even greater cardiovascular benefits. High-intensity interval training, short bursts of intense exercise followed by recovery, increases VO2 max, the body's oxygen use capacity, improves insulin sensitivity, reduces fat, especially abdominal and visceral fat, and enhances heart efficiency. Regular aerobic activities like jogging, cycling, or swimming promote heart strength and blood vessel elasticity. Always consult a doctor before starting high-intensity routines, especially with pre-existing conditions. Even low-intensity movement like walking helps prevent poor leg circulation and reduces risks linked to prolonged sitting. Strength training helps reduce blood pressure, raises HDL or good cholesterol, improves insulin sensitivity, and enhances arterial health. Combined with aerobic work, benefits compound. Our second pillar is nutrition. Nutrition is key to cardiovascular health. Two well-established eating patterns are the DASH diet and the Mediterranean diet. The DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension, focuses on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and low-fat dairy. It limits red meat, sugary foods, and saturated or trans fats. It helps lower blood pressure and cholesterol. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes plant-based foods, olive oil, whole grains, legumes, seafood, and moderate wine consumption. It's linked with reduced cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and cognitive decline. So here are some nutrient priorities for you. Omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish, nuts, and seeds reduce inflammation, prevent arterial plaque, and support heart rhythm stability. Potassium helps regulate sodium levels and reduce blood pressure. Iron is essential for hemoglobin production, but excessive intake can harm blood vessels. And antioxidants from berries, tea, leafy greens, and dark chocolate support blood vessel health. Best foods for cardiovascular endurance include fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, avocados, olive oil, legumes, garlic, turmeric, and citrus fruits. Of course, avoid ultra-processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive salt. These contribute to hypertension, atherosclerosis, and weight gain. Our third pillar, of course, hydration. Since blood is about half water, dehydration thickens it and slows circulation. Regular hydration, especially during exercise, maintains optimal flow and blood pressure. Warm water or hot beverages also dilate blood vessels, promoting smoother circulation. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily to maintain healthy blood viscosity and fluid volume. Smoking severely damages the cardiovascular system. Nicotine narrows blood vessels and increases blood pressure, while carbon monoxide reduces oxygen transport. Smoking is a major cause of atherosclerosis and heart attacks. So I know this is an addiction nowadays. It is a rising addiction, but if you want to have a healthy, functional body, you need to stop vaping, smoking cigarette or other things. Nicotine is really bad. Limiting alcohol, caffeine, and avoiding sedentary habits also prevents circulatory problems. Excessive body fat, especially visceral fat, interferes with insulin use and damages arteries. Chronic stress elevates heart rate and blood pressure, while poor sleep increases inflammation and cardiovascular strain. Stress management techniques like yoga, deep breathing, massage, and mindfulness calm the nervous system, indirectly supporting the cardiovascular system. Adequate sleep restores the body and reduces inflammation in blood vessels, helping them function efficiently. This one is for my fellow gym bros and girls. The calf muscles are sometimes called the second heart. When they contract, they compress veins, helping push deoxygenated blood back to the heart and lungs. This reduces the heart's workload and enhances circulation. Sedentary lifestyles weaken the calves, contributing to poor circulation and increased cardiovascular risk. Regular walking, standing, or calf raise exercises are simple yet powerful ways to maintain good vascular health. Now, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. I know you are skipping, well, first of all, leg day, of course, and especially calf. When was the last time you did calves? Really? A long time coming, no? Well, now you don't have any excuses, do ya? If you want to be healthy, pump those little beauties at the gym. Talking about the calves. I see you coming. Okay, so here we are, the summary. The circulatory system is the body's life support network, transporting oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and immune cells to every tissue. However, it is also vulnerable to diseases such as hypertension, coronary artery disease, heart failure, stroke, aneurysms, and blood clots. Symptoms of cardiovascular emergencies include chest pressure or pain radiating to the neck, jaw, or arms, shortness of breath, sudden weakness or confusion, tearing chest or back pain, fainting or loss of consciousness. Never ignore heart-related symptoms. If you experience any of these signs, seek medical attention immediately. And I mean it, immediately. You do not want to mess with heart problems, with heart symptoms or whatever related to the heart. Through balanced nutrition, regular physical activity, hydration, adequate rest, and avoidance of harmful habits, you can strengthen and preserve your cardiovascular system, ensuring that your heart and blood vessels continue to sustain your body with vitality and health. Okay, so this was the circulatory system. We will meet next week for the respiratory system. Take care.